Welcome to an overview presentation of TEL, the Test of Early Language and Literacy. Thank you for joining us. Now, let's get started. Nelson Education is pleased to introduce you to TEL, the Test of Early Language and Literacy. TEL is a comprehensive, systematic, and developmental language and literacy tool. It is designed to be individually administered to children ages 3 to 8 years. The goal is to identify deficits in oral language and literacy skills early and limit the impact on future learning. TEL is made up of 2 easels, 2 picture storyboards, 2 reading cards, 2 storybooks, 2 pattern books, and a comprehensive manual. Using these materials and individual test booklets, a teacher, speech and language pathologist, or early childhood educator can assess 8 distinct areas. Each section proceeds in a developmental manner, building on the previous section for authentic diagnostic purposes. What are TEL's technical features? TEL uses all Canadian norms to calculate standard scores and percentile ranks representative of the Canadian population. The norm example was made up of 1,061 children from Western, Northern, Central, and Eastern Canada. Statistical data is included in the comprehensive manual, including calculations for reliability and validity. One of the most unique features of TEL is that it is a Canadian authored and Canadian normed assessment. It combines language and literacy in one test for children at a critical period of development. In addition, TEL supports specific area assessment and direct comparisons across different language and literacy sections to provide clearer insight into a child's difficulties. TEL is an excellent screening tool for those most at risk of school failure, which, when combined with the ease of use and qualifications of the administrator, enhances early diagnosis and intervention capacity within schools. While reducing both under and over-identification of specific language and literacy difficulties, TEL also addresses the comorbidity of language and literacy difficulties. TEL is designed to optimize performance of young children. Critical to this process is ensuring the child understands the task and the content. TEL provides strong instructional links for both children who perform poorly and children who lack contextual experiences to successfully complete a task. For example, before assessing a children's retelling of a story about eating ice cream during a trip to the zoo, it is essential that the child knows what a zoo and ice cream cone are. TEL is sold as a complete kit. All of the components work together to provide a comprehensive diagnostic assessment. The kit comes in a display box, which allows for both easy access of materials and compact storage. The comprehensive manual includes directions for administration, statistical and reliability data, and charts to assist with identification of performance which falls significantly below the mean. Quick charts are available in the comprehensive manual so you can quickly see if the child performs 1 or 2 standard deviations below the mean just by using the student's raw score in that section of the test. There are 2 test easels within the TEL kit. Each easel is designed to be user-friendly, informative, and sturdy. A complete assessment of both language and literacy requires the use of both easels. Pages within the easel clearly identify the materials needed for each task and how to administer the test. As the goal is to ensure optimal performance by the student, instructional components are added to the practice items. For example, on this page, if the child cannot explain what an insect is, the examiner would provide a description and ask the child to attempt the answer again. This model is used throughout the test. The kit includes 2 read, talk, reread, read booklets, which are used to assist with assessment of emergent literacy. These sturdy books are simple, age-appropriate texts for use with preschoolers. 5 picture story pages are used multiple times throughout the test to introduce and assess both oral narrative and writing skills. Reading story pages are simple reading engagements, assessing reading comprehension and oral reading skills. These are designed as next steps to the read, talk, reread, read books. There are 2 Tell storybooks, one of which is wordless. The first one is used to further assess reading comprehension and oral reading skills, while the wordless one is used to assist with the assessment of oral narratives and story writing skills. Every student who is assessed with Tell has an individual test record which follows a clear, easy-to-use administration format and scoring system. Using the comprehensive manual, standard scores and percentile ranks are easily calculated and recorded in the booklet. Priced at less than $2.80 per student, these booklets can be added directly to a student portfolio or record system for reflection during future assessments. Within the test booklet, there are summaries of section and subsection scores as well as oral language, literacy, and combined composite scores. During every testing event, examiners have the option to assess language, literacy, a combined battery of language and literacy, and phonological awareness. Phonological awareness is supplementary and is recommended for children 4 years of age and up. Regardless of age or choices of batteries, the assessment typically takes 30 minutes for a single battery and 60 minutes for the combined. Phonological awareness requires an additional 30 minutes and again is recommended for children 4 years of age and up. In the back of each test booklet, you will find an area to record scores for Tell. The test booklets and comprehensive manual provide simple step-by-step instructions for calculating standard scores, percentile ranks, and composite scores in every section and subsection. They clearly outline what scores contributed to the composite scores, which allows teachers to identify and differentiate between general and specific difficulties. So, why is Tell needed? It is important not to wait until children are too old before you assess their language and literacy. Data from US and Canada says approximately 25% of all children starting school are at risk of school failure. It is important not to wait for children to fail once they are in school. Delays in diagnosis and intervention make it next to impossible for these children to ever catch up. The price of a Tell kit is $470.36. The test booklets come in a package of 25 for $57.56. That's just $2.30 per student test booklet. If you need any further information on Tell, please contact your Nelson sales representative. Thank you for watching.